What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out another beer from Jackio's out of Athens, Ohio. This is a classic from them, Dark Apparition, their Imperial Stout. Very cool can art. We have reviewed the vanilla coffee barrel aged version of this beer, and I've also had the regular variant, the classic barrel aged version of this. Never had the OG, and picked it up recently at the brewery in Columbus, or tap room, I should say, and very happy they had it. So excited to check this one out today. So they got a little detail on the side here. It says the hauntingly good brew in your hand is rife with dark complexities. A monolithic maltiness and decadent notes of dark chocolate, toasted caramel, and rich coffee have made this hollowed stout a cult classic since 2007. Share Dark Apparition with friends and family and celebrate the eerily spirited history of Athens, Ohio. Comes in at 10% ABV. Oh, they even put who does the artwork. Artwork by Jimmy Kaiser, I think is how you pronounce that. This was canned on November 17th, 2025. So this is pretty fresh, coming in just under 2 months old. So very cool can art. They're doing all cans now with their even their barrel aged stuff, and I like how so you have the like main ghost here, but then I don't know if it's coming through or not, but I like move it there. You can kind of see the ghost kind of like shadow behind it. It's very cool. Cool can art, appropriate for the style. So we have the properest of glassware we're gonna pour this into. Check this one out. It's been sitting out about shout out to Joe, had to pull a little taste off the can there. Can't let anything go to waste, man. So this, yeah, been sitting out about 25-30 minutes coming on. So how I drink most of my stouts, besides like milk stouts sometimes I'll drink a little bit cooler, but beer looks nice, man. It poured pretty dark brown, nearing that black color. Good finger of really nice khaki going into mocha colored head. Decent head retention too, especially for an Imperial Stout. Looks nice, man. Really does. Especially look at that proper glassware. Love it. Check out the aroma. Ooh, yeah, okay. So not like a crazy big aroma, especially for a 10% beer, but I love this is like definitely Russian Imperial Stout vibes. It's got that umami character going on. Nice, rich, dark chocolate. Gosh, what else is there? There's this like honey caramel. Um, maybe not honey, more like a like brown sugar character, like bruleed dark fruits, kind of. Definitely some coffee though. Definitely some like dark roast coffee, like almost like diner style coffee notes. Smells nice. Excited to check it out. Cheers. Mm, yeah, very subtle bitterness on the finish there. Definitely leans into that Russian Imperial Stout kind of style. That umami character comes through, like dark brown sugar, it leaning into that like heavy molasses. Dark fruits for sure. Almost even get like a little like rich, like red wine, like a Cabernet kind of character coming through. Man, I need to check out the OG like barrel aged version of this beer again because I feel like I would just love it. I remember enjoying the vanilla coffee variant, um, but just a classic barrel aged stout. That's just one of my favorite styles. You don't need any variants. If it's a solid beer, throw it in some good barrels for some good time. That's all I need. I think for 10% Imperial Stout, this is straight on medium bodied. Um, Man, there's a little bit of like, you get dark chocolate, but it's also like this like drying like cocoa powder kind of thing going on too. Even almost like just straight on cocoa nib. I like the bitterness on the finish there though. Kind of leans into a little bit of like a American hopped little citrus note. Doesn't drink boozy at all. Heavy dark brown sugar, um, and molasses for sure. This is really good, really good. Like I said, I mean, I think most people who are into stouts, prefer like a barrel aged version of this, and I think you can get it pretty regularly if you just walk into one of their tap rooms. That most of the time that I've been there, they've had a barrel aged version of this beer available. Um, I wanted to pick out the OG just because every time I go, it's like I want to get barrel aged, all barrel aged stuff, right? But always in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to check out the regular version of Dark Apparition, and I'm glad I did because this is really good, especially for the price. I think I paid $3 for this can. $3 for a 10% Imperial Stout. That is insane. Seriously, I saw that. I was expecting my check to be a little bigger. Um, Really, just a solid Imperial Stout. If you just like classic Imperial Stout characters, this isn't like a pastry stout. It's not sweet, cloying at all. This has, I feel like some people might be a little offended by this beer. A little too much roastiness or just that Russian Imperial Stout character going on. But that's why I love it. Really good stuff. So if anybody's had Darker Apparition, please let me know down in the comments. Check out Jackie O's if you haven't. Highly recommend them. I feel like I say it every year. Their barley wine that we reviewed recently was one of my favorite beers we had in 2025. Made our top 10 that year. And then I think one of their stouts made my previous year's top 10. So they make quality stouts and barley wines. Go check them out if you love their stouts. So that's all I got, y'all. Thank you for watching. Oh, dude, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Um, I think for the price, for what this is, like seriously, we'll go back in one more sip. I'm gonna go 4.4 on this one. Seriously, I'm $3 Imperial 10% stout all day, every day. So that's all I got, y'all. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.